throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Stadium, home field, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to start us off. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win. Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
1st down and 10 now.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the punt. I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays and try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
The back's got it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. Caught behind the line. It's Bryant. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
It's decisions like this, Chris, you rarely remember when they go right. It's a nice job by this offensive coordinator and head coach to go for this, show the confidence in his team. Now they set themselves up 1st and goal inside the 5.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The shotgun handoff here. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Who's going to take it in? A game-changing play. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, is it 2nd and 8? That's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks left and finds his target there. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here. They
flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. convert here on third down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Bryant. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it in between the defenders.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Bryant. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This quarterback on fire today. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kirk.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. Running with purpose. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught in the flat by the running back. Passes the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Oh, he throws it back. Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch and run for 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And is intercepted. He's bringing it back. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Handed off to the running back. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels.
Here we go.
He hands it off from the gun. Powering through a tackle. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Catch is made down the middle. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone and make a catch and be dangerous after the catch as well.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. And the Yellow Jackets are in the red zone. They're going to run it. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, Chris, how about amount of blocking on this touchdown run. The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Grab behind the line, it's Stevens. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Confident play there on 4th and 1. Get behind the big fellas up front. Get a good push. You have to like that call in this part of the field. A punt there doesn't net much of a change in field position. So the right call is made, and you pick up the first down.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. The Yellow Jackets hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Just trying to get rid of it.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. They'll run it here. The ball is loose. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Play action here on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
22 more.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Gets made on the out route. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll use the ground game here. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows some accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to scramble now. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
And the Yellow Jackets will try to keep this drive moving. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And he finds the running back in the flat. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's how you finish a play. Well, the energy really building right quick. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They go up 18 after the PAT. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it up to 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been...
And it's hauled in. What a catch. Here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for the first down. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Breaking tackles and going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. To reach the end zone, that is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Fields it just outside the goal line. They stop at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
He'll take a deep shot. And it's hauled in way downfield. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about him.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Georgia Tech, 49, Clemson, 38.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. One back in backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Give it to the back again. Right straight with room to run. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And here's the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Handoff heading left. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
This is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Smart of the offense, keep the ball on the ground, try to keep working that clock. The defense needs a stop if they want to give their offense any chance at a late comeback.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Georgia Tech.
Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Come on, set.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. An important 3rd down and goal now.
Military start.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
They misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting set, second down play here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Everything taken away, this quarterback uses his mind and his feet. Really nice job here working with the lead. Why take a chance and throw it into traffic? He pulls it down, picks up some big yards there on that third down, and up for the first down.
Leaning on the run game here late. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. And the Yellow Jackets will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense tonight. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to scramble. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So, 2nd down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Who's in the clear? Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 38. That's a good kick return.
Will take over. First and 10.
With the game out of reach here, the offense will just take a knee, admit defeat, and think about how to improve for the next game. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team.